Hello there and welcome, my hamburglers. How are you doing today? We are back with some King of the Hill action. Surprisingly, I haven't played King of the Hill in a while. I know, it's kind of sad. Actually, I have played a few games every once in a while, but I had some problems recording and stuff like that, and I ended up not being able to make some of the videos. So, I finally got something in here. Hopefully I can get a few more King of the Hill games in here every once in a while. We are facing Marcus today. Marcus will be fighting us on Hydro Dam to start off. Alright, so he's actually doing a mortar start. I'm doing a ninja start, which I feel like is more effective. He might be going for a quick farm. Some people tend to go for quick farms when they go for the mortar. And they don't build the ninja later. But surprisingly, he did an odd strategy. He actually went for the mortar first, but then just decided to go for the ninja anyways. So, hey, to one their own. I guess if it works for you, it works for you. Oh man, this is just starting off crazy. Hydro Dam's one of those crazy levels. Of course, we started off with the boat, actually. We got the boat in here. Why did I go with the boat? That's kind of a weird tower to use, right? Yeah, honestly, it actually is pretty darn weird, but I've seen a lot of people use it, and use it fairly effectively, so I thought, hey, maybe we can do it as well. Anyways, he was going for the regular ninja mortar strategy, which of course works out, and that's why we're able to rush him with crazy amounts of pinks, because it looks like he's trying to save up for a farm right now, maybe. But he's still rushing with some pinks and everything, so maybe not. Maybe he's not going to go for that farm. Maybe he's just going to go balloon economy as well, just like we are. I still don't know what the best targeting is for the boats right now. I've just been putting one of them on like last or strong, and then the other one either on first or strong as well, just to kind of clean up the rest of the balloons that are going to pop on through here. But if you have a higher level ninja, you probably don't need any of them on first. You can probably just leave them all on strong, which is totally cool. Alright, he's already got a third tier ninja. Whoa, man, that's pretty darn crazy. He's got a third tier ninja, he's got that mortar going and everything. I don't know, I mean, I feel like we could rush him with kind of hardcore like, but that's probably not necessary. We'll just chillax for a little while, just get our Bernie stuff mortar and everything, make sure we can pop these blacks and greens and all that good stuff. So this is, like I said, is actually one of the first times that I'm using the boats. And how is it going so far? Okay. Okay at best. I can't really say that it was doing an amazing job or anything. It was okay. I was able to defend probably a little bit easier, but I was still leaking a lot of lives slowly over time. There's 2 here, 3 there, and if you rushed me with anything more than what he was rushing me with, I probably would have lost a lot more. And since he only rushed me with a few blacks here and there, oh, it wasn't a big deal at all, man. It wasn't a big deal at all. There was little 8. You got to make sure you get a cannon up, because if you don't have anything for those yellows, oh man, they can be quite deadly indeed. Anyways, he's going for a regrow black and regrow white rush instead, so I got a quick third tier cannon. Hopefully it'll be enough to stop them. And it looks like, yes, indeed it will. It'll stop these guys quite easily. But he's got a third tier cannon as well. Whoa! You don't usually see a ninja cannon strategy. That's usually not the way to go. You usually people get boomerangs for level 8. So that's definitely interesting. Actually, I actually kind of like that strategy now that I think about it. Well, the difference is maybe you want to get a 4th tier cannon instead of a 3rd tier boomerang or a couple 3rd tier boomerangs. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a really pretty reasonable thing to do. Alright, man, so we're getting to the hard part. We both got our Birdie Stuffed Mortar. He does not have camo detection on his guy yet, so I'm actually going to set a regrow camo rainbow. He's got a ninja, but will it be enough? He finally gets the camo detection on that mortar. Will it be a little bit too little, a little bit too late? And it looks like he will take them down. Alright, good for him, but our defense is actually quite bad at the moment. I think I'm just going to have to go for the rush, guys. Full out. Shift 8, man. We're going to Shift 8, sell everything. He's actually going for a Blade Maelstrom rush. He's Blade Maelstrom. He looks like he Blade Maelstrom most of it. Will he be able to get another one up? He sold his ninja. He's going for another one. He will get another Blade Maelstrom up. Very, very fantastic work by him. But will he be able to stop it? And he does not have enough money to stop the last one. And we take him down. Game number 1 has gone to us. Now game number 2, Zen Garden. I actually like Zen Garden. This is one of my favorite maps. Even though I'm not exactly fantastic at it, it's still one of my more favorite maps, I suppose. Is it me or is the game lagging a little bit? I don't know, maybe it's just me. It probably is just me, but it's alright. So we've got, ooh my, crazy amounts of reds coming through for both sides, and actually we are able to defend them alright. You know, I think we did a little bit better job than him. Yeah, he's down to about 136 lives, and honestly, if you can get a big chunk of 15-20 lives gone right in the very first round, and you don't really have to do anything for it, why the heck not? Just keep on doing it. Just chop him down. You know, we're chopping the Russian down. Just slowly drain his life over time. That's totally cool. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Anyways, both of us, of course, are getting our ninjas up. We're doing a fairly similar mirror strategy at the moment. Sadly, I'm not doing an excellent job at defending them all. Okay, but just not excellent. I should probably be mixing in more pinks and everything in there, and I just haven't been doing a good job of mixing these things, even though I've done a reasonable amount of damage to him. Again, I'm just slowly draining him over time. 33 lives, it's not a big deal. But at least it's something. Alright, so let's see. This guy, this is the type of person where I would expect them to go for some sort of Ring of Fire, early Ring of Fire, maybe even a level 6 Ring of Fire. It looks like he's still sending out a lot of blues and everything, which is kind of odd, because you don't usually see people do that too often. Like, I'm usually the greedy person, where I'll be willing to not get a Ring of Fire on level 6, and a lot of people just get it anyways. So, we're going to rush with these blacks and everything. I got to get a 3rd tier ninja flowing, though. Also, I did it on Zen Garden. I did not get any farms. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I know, I didn't get any farms at all, which leads to me having to go mostly, well, all balloon economy, I guess. And, yeah, I hope that we can get up this Ring of Fire for level 8, because it's kind of hard to get in between level 7. Level 7's really not that long, and we got greens coming out on every single angle. There's black balloons, green balloons, and we are losing a ton of lives. All that lives that we got in the very early game did not do anything, and we are going to rush him with yellows. Oh my god, the yellow, he doesn't have anything. What is he going to do? He's going for a blade bounce, but it was a little too late, and we took him down to level 8 rush. Can you guys believe that? That was pretty darn crazy. It happens to the best of us. I know it's happened to me a bunch in King of the Hill as well. For shiznit. It's happened to me so much. So anyways, on the pumpkin farm, I actually, when I was a kid, well, it's still to this day, we have this this place called the Bangston's Pumpkin Farm, or Bangston's, whatever. I always called it Bangston's Pumpkin Farm, and it was like this giant, like, Halloween type pumpkin-y area. You go pick out pumpkins and everything. You see scarecrows, and you know, they had little, like, animatronic animals there singing and stuff. They had, like, pig races and stuff like that. It was like a really cool place to go 1 time or 2 times a year, and I had a bunch of fun there. I don't know why, but Pumpkin Patch just reminded me of that today. So anyways, this is one of those levels where it's actually surprisingly more NLL than you think. You know, you might be able to go till round 40 on this level, so that's why you're trying to keep it no lives lost as much as possible. And that's why I'm trying to get some taxtures in here. It doesn't matter about the economy as much as you might think. Of course, keeping a high economy is important, but you'd much rather keep 150 lives, because then you make the other person rush you. Oh, excuse me. So, that's why I was trying to send out so many pinks in there, even though it's not very good for economy. I was just trying to get one random pink to sneak through his ice towers, because usually ice towers are not perfect against pinks. But he got a really, really good combo of ice towers there, you know, to make them attack at separate times, and he was able to defend them quite easily. So he was trying to rush me with a few blacks in there, but actually get my 3rd tier texture in the front, which, again, is kind of weird. You wouldn't really expect to do something like that. So, now we have level 8 coming out, so let's see, what can we do? Should we rush with something? Yes, we should. We should be rushing with regrow whites, Chris. Come on, get those regrow whites going. Regrow whites, you still got only the ice towers. What is he going to do? He got the Ring of Fire up, and he will be able to defend these things. Oh my goodness gracious. And we'll get our black balloons trying to sneak on through here. We'll be able to stop it, and we do not stop it. We have lost some lives, but he lost some lives as well. We are officially ahead of him at the moment, but will it last? I don't know. We finally got our 2nd Ring of Fire. We're still losing a bunch of lives here, but we will. Whew, man, we will defend. And have more lives than him. So this is definitely a good sign for us. He's going to have to rush us in the late game, probably, but our economy isn't even that great. I mean, it's only 615. I would expect it to be a little bit better than that, to be honest. And he's going to rush me with some camo pinks. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to use our mortar micro at the moment, and we're going to try and micro around that stuff, and we get most of it, but still, we are only ahead by 3 lives at the moment, and if he keeps draining my lives like he has been, oh, this could end up really, really bad. Alright, so we've got level 15 coming up. Maybe we can do a quick regrow ceramic rush against him, but he gets an ice tower up in the front there, which will probably take down the ceramic layer, but at the same time, maybe, just maybe, we can somehow do something with it. I don't know. Maybe it'll turn into even more ceramics or something. That would be awesome. So anyways, he's rushing me with regrow ceramics and everything, and we lost some more lives. We were down to 138. Honestly, it looked like we lost more lives than that, but our Bernie stuff was luckily able to keep us 1 life ahead. So absolutely crazy at the moment. 1 life, I know. He's probably so sad. And like I said, I saw 3 go through. So anyways, there it is. We've got a ceramic going through. Will it be enough? Nope, his Ring of Fire is... Whoa, maybe? Oh, no. No, we didn't do any more damage. It's cool, though. It's cool. No problem. So we're going to get our Moab Maulers all set up and everything. And, of course, like I said, it's probably going to go late game. So we are probably going to have to go for some more economy. You know, keep it above 1,000 for sure. About 1,200, 1,500 to 5,000. Who knows? Usually you do have to get a pretty darn high economy, like 5,000 or something like that, to make sure you can defend into the late game fairly easily. By the way, I've been pretty bad at late game, and I've finally learned how to do it a little bit better. So hopefully I can be better in the late game. Anyways, he's rushing me with Maulers at the moment. And Rigo Ceramics and Camo. Oh my god, they're everywhere. What do we do when we get the Blade Maelstrom up? But it's not enough to stop the Camo Pinks, and the Camo Pinks will take me down. Oh, that's terrible. That's the problem of not having a ninja. And he does actually defeat me before we go late game. Alright, we got our fourth game here today. This is Snowy Castle. Excuse me, I'm just tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. How can I still be excited after 5 hours of sleep? I have no idea, man. So, Snowy Castle is one of those levels where you just go, every single person that I know of goes Ring of Fire plus a mortar, level 13, and it does not do anything. So the chances of you killing on somebody on level 13, pretty much nil. Though the chances of killing somebody on level 15 is a little bit different, because you can get a camo Rigo Ceramic or just a camo ceramic, and you might be able to leak it through that person's Ring of Fire. If it can make through one side of the Ring of Fire, make it through all the way around. You can kill it. It's nice. So you just gotta be a little careful, especially if they have boats or something like that. You gotta be, you know, it won't work out perfectly. But luckily, right, well, it's gonna be kind of a slow start for us. It's gonna be a tactical start for sure. You know, everybody, you know, most people get the boat start as well. This is one of those levels where it's just rarely ever do you get something different happening on Snowy Castle. I know on some of those levels, like, you know, when we played on Hydro Dam earlier, we actually used boats and we actually used cannons and stuff like that. Like, we never do stuff like that. Yeah, we usually don't, and it still worked out pretty good. You know, there's some levels where you can do different stuff and it works out pretty well. Snowy Castle, no. And this is like a weird, now that I think about it, Snowy Castle, just like a weird, like, how is this a castle? It's a pretty bad looking castle, you know? It's very small and derptastic, I suppose. It looks like a monkey could just jump across the moat onto your castle and just climb up. You know, what's the point of a moat if you could just jump across it? I don't know. I don't know, whoever designed this, this castle is, you know, they're probably gonna get killed when it gets overrun. They're just gonna get their head chopped off or something. Anyways, we've got something very nice here. We've got the boat. This is one of the levels where some people think it's a No Lives Lost map, and maybe for very, very good people it's a No Lives Lost map. Not for me. I usually think of this level as a fairly a late game map, though. I usually think, you know, around 20, 22, somewhere in there, you usually tend to rush people. So let's see what we can do. Maybe we can even take him down a little bit sooner than that. We'll have to check it out. Or maybe he'll take us down before that. Who knows? So he's going for a double tactical strategy. I decided to go for a quick Ring of Fire just to be on the safe side. I could have went for a Yellow Rush and tried to do it, but he probably would have got a Ring of Fire anyways. It would have been a big deal at all. So I just decided, you know, let's play it safe. No reason to go crazy on it. And we're going to go heavy economy. Also, I probably should sell my boat at this point. It's really not a necessity, and it'll help me get more money in the long run. I think I need to do that more often. So once you get a really, really solid defense, sell everything. Get that money flowing. You know, we need to get high amounts of money. It doesn't matter if I sell it to lose $100 if I'm going to end up getting, you know, extra $50, $60 every 6 seconds. It's like a huge amount of money increase, actually. So, whoa. He's going to go for a monkey village? What? I've, like, never seen that before. I've never seen a monkey village. I usually think mortars are just, like, the way to go. So we get our camo balloons going in here. We got some camo pinks, and he isn't going to get it yet. I should have went all out on it, but I just didn't want to waste $2,000, especially without camo protection on my side. And he finally gets the camo protection. We need to get our camo protection up as well. We got to be kind of careful because I don't have enough money for it. We do end up getting at least a reasonable amount of camo protection with that mortar. It's not full camo protection yet because of the bigger blast, but we finally get it up, and now, yeah, so we're going to have to get our defense up for level 15. This is one of those levels where we might actually be able to kill him. He probably doesn't have that much defense up. And there he is. He's going for another texture, but will we try for it? Should we go for that? So actually, let's mix it up. Let's go for some Rigolets and a ceramic underneath, and that will stop that texture from doing anything else. Oh, poop. Oh, poop monkeys. I said the wrong Rigolets. Whoopsie doodles. So we don't end up taking him down with that horrific rush right there. Sometimes I just laugh at myself for doing really stupid stuff like that. Alright, so our economy is like 850. It's like, it's alright. It's not anything to talk about, but it's alright, man. So I notice a lot of people tend to go for boats. They go for a lot of boats to defend level 18, where usually I go for a 4-2 ninja. I usually like to keep one 4-2 ninja. It's just a little bit less expensive for Moab popping power. And then what you can do is you can start spamming those boats up if you really want to. So my eco is quite horrific, but I've got $5,000 in here. We can either decide to go for a full-out rush or try and defend. And it looks like, yeah, we're going to go for that rush. I mean, he does not have that much Moab popping power. It's all right, but it's just not enough. So we're going to go for that quick Moab. Oh my god, could it be enough? And it looks like he will not take down these ceramics, and we are going to take down this game. Thanks for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.